What I'm about to share will make your stomach turn because this is not just another storyline twist. This is the most revolting and soul-crushing act of betrayal women's wrestling has ever witnessed, and it has shattered the most authentic friendship the WWE Universe had grown to believe in. Liv Morgan is left broken in pieces, Raquel Rodriguez has revealed her true nature, and the fallout has been so destructive that the backstage atmosphere is fractured with wrestlers taking sides, while fans are threatening to boycott WWE altogether. This is no ordinary drama. This is a catastrophe that has ripped open the heart of the women's division and forced everyone watching to question what loyalty even means in this business. Imagine this. Raquel Rodriguez, the woman Liv Morgan trusted more than her own family, the woman who had been by her side through every high and low, through every victory and crushing defeat, suddenly drove a knife straight into her best friend's back in the most deliberate, merciless way possible. And when Liv confronted her, pouring out her soul, begging for answers, hoping for even a trace of compassion, Raquel stared her in the eyes with no remorse and uttered words that will forever echo in WWE history: "You were always holding me back." But that was only the beginning, because what followed was not only betrayal but complete annihilation of everything they had built together, with Raquel reducing Liv's confidence, her trust in humanity, and perhaps her entire career into ashes. To truly understand the magnitude of this betrayal, we have to rewind to where it all began, because the foundation of their friendship makes Raquel's actions so much more vile. These two women rose up through NXT side by side, supporting one another through injuries, personal battles, and crushing career setbacks that could have ended them long before they ever reached the main roster. When Liv Morgan was lost in her character work and doubting her place in WWE, Raquel was there for her night after night, staying late to help her regain her spark. And when Raquel doubted herself, questioning if she even belonged in this industry, it was Liv who lobbied management to give her more opportunities. They weren't just tag partners, they were sisters, sharing hotel rooms, saving money together, celebrating each other's wins like they were their own, forging a bond fans adored because it felt real in a business often built on illusions. Fans bought into that authenticity, cheering their chemistry, loving their mutual respect, and investing in what looked like the strongest bond in the division. Yet, if we look back now, the warning signs were flashing months ago. Subtle shifts began to creep in. Raquel was being handed more singles opportunities while Liv was quietly pushed into filler tag matches. Creative booked Raquel as the powerhouse, the future centerpiece of the women's division, while Liv was painted as the underdog sidekick. Interviews grew uncomfortable as reporters focused on Raquel's promise while Liv forced herself to smile through gritted teeth. But even then, Liv swallowed her pride and kept lifting her best friend up, putting Raquel's success above her own pain. Then came the fateful moment, the women's #1 contender tournament where Liv and Raquel were forced to fight each other rather than stand together. On the surface, their build-up was respectful, with both women trying to protect their friendship, but behind the curtain, Raquel was already scheming with management, plotting her solo future, and telling them Liv was dragging her down. The match itself was a masterpiece at first, a showcase of their chemistry and talent, but then the mask slipped. Raquel turned vicious, targeting Liv's injured knee with a cruelty that stunned fans. She dismantled her piece by piece, and when Liv extended her hand in peace, Raquel slapped her across the face, erasing years of love in a single blow. The aftermath was even worse. In the trainer's room, Liv, limping but still trying to mend things, was met with the cruelest verbal barrage imaginable. Raquel called her selfish, unprofessional, dead weight, and finally confessed she'd only kept up the friendship because it benefited her career. That was the moment Liv's heart shattered, her sobs echoing through the backstage halls as Raquel walked away without a shred of remorse. Since then, the women's locker room has exploded, with nearly every superstar lining up behind Liv. From Rhea Ripley's cryptic but clear show of loyalty, to Bianca Belair posting pictures celebrating their bond, to Bayley outright calling Raquel disgusting and toxic for the business, support for Liv has been overwhelming. Male wrestlers like Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens have weighed in as well, hammering home the importance of loyalty in wrestling. Raquel, however, has doubled down, painting herself as the victim, saying Liv held her back and that this business isn't about friendship, it's about survival. Her words have only fueled the rage of the WWE Universe, as fans launched hashtags like #JusticeForLiv and #LoyaltyMatters into trending territory worldwide. Raquel's merchandise has tanked, sponsors are questioning partnerships, and her social media has become a storm of outrage, while Liv's popularity has surged as fans embrace her as the victim of the coldest betrayal in years. Behind the scenes, this fallout has created massive problems for WWE. Creative is scrambling to rewrite storylines since the team that was once the cornerstone of the tag division is now history. The women's locker room has grown tense and divided, complicating future bookings. Industry insiders confirm this is no work. The emotions, the responses, and the deep personal scars make it painfully real. Liv Morgan herself has been devastated, struggling with trust issues so severe that she has withdrawn from people around her. Experts warn this kind of public betrayal can cause long-term trauma, making it harder for her to build new partnerships and potentially derailing her momentum in the ring. Meanwhile, Raquel is not just disliked as a heel but reviled as a person, with legends like Mick Foley, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and even The Undertaker weighing in with powerful statements about loyalty, each subtly but clearly supporting Liv's side. The fallout will be felt for years because fans and wrestlers alike will remember the day Raquel Rodriguez destroyed the purest friendship in WWE. What's worse, reports suggest Raquel's betrayal was even more calculating than anyone realized, with her secretly poisoning management against Liv for months before the public implosion, proving this wasn't impulsive but a long-term campaign of manipulation. And now, while Raquel may think she's elevated her career, she's lost something more valuable, the respect of her peers and the adoration of the fans. Liv Morgan, though heartbroken, stands tall as the hero of the story, proving that dignity, grace, and loyalty will always shine brighter than ambition rooted in selfishness. WWE fans are demanding justice, and insiders predict this feud will culminate in the most emotional women's match ever seen, where the raw emotion will be too real to ignore. In the end, history will remember Raquel as the friend who turned snake, and Liv as the woman who showed what true heart looks like in the face of betrayal.